Hey, I wanted to make a separate video. I just did the trust video. This is Coach Tim, and I want to give a real quick method if you're trying to make a kid better. One of the things that I've always advocated is saying something to the effect of, how many plays in a game, and the kids would say 60, coach, and I would say, what's the most important one? And they would say this one, coach. And so that teaches kids to stay in the here and now, right? But we can get a little bit more detailed with them, and what we want to do is make this play better than the last. So how do you do that, right? Because if you make this play better than the last, then the next play will be better than this one, and so forth and so on. And then by the end of the day, what's the percentage better? I don't know. I'm not great at math, but you're X% better than you were when you started. So that's the theory. So how do you do that? Well, we always have things as a player that are important. You've been told a million times to stay low, Z in the knee, chin up, pointers up, right? That's a great stance. Okay, are you in it? No? All right, well then get in it. So it's binary, plus or minus. I know as a player, I didn't think quite as harshly in those terms of a binary deal, but one of the things that I know that would do was like, what can I do to do better in this play? What can I improve on over the last play? And so one of them was, and the reason I did it was I was playing against much bigger guys. As I was going up in the ranks in college, I had to do something because I'm not going to out muscle them. They're twice my size. So I had to do some other stuff. And so I learned to self-coach and to self-manage, and I started measuring myself against myself as opposed to my opponent. What can I do to get better? And one of them was getting off the ball. So that, and I should have done, staying low, right? But I didn't. That would have been a nice attribute. Good job, Tim, 35 years later. Anyway, I digress. So if you take 2 or 3 major things you want to work on, or that you think that would benefit you in playing against an opponent or opponents or whatnot, have that as a checklist and just plus or minus each play. And if you do that each play, you will have constant and never-ending improvement, to steal a line from Tony Robbins. Okay, you will have constant and never-ending improvement if you measure yourself right now against the last play, and then the next play against this one, and so forth and so on. All right, this is Tim O'Keefe out. Enjoy.